So soalan pasal makanan is always relatable to Lala. Dalam kereta bila korang pergi viewing, jalan-jalan, audit tugasan ni semua korang ada apa dalam kereta?
That's a very good question.
Air.
Yeah, water is a must have.
Korma. Oh, korma ni.
Yeah, I also have korma. Yep.
Wow, I never thought of
In
it.
kereta, I have the air I will letak ais, and then lepas tu korma, and I will have mint.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, mint. And another item bukan makanan tiger balm.
Tiger balm.
In case ngantuk.
Oh, actually segala-galanya dalam kereta.
Safety.
Panadol.
First aid kit.
Perempuan punya pad.
Lelaki ada pet.
Moisturizer penting.
Wet tissue. Sunblock. Segala-galanya dalam kereta. Tapi khas pada makanan, water. And I think mint is a good one. Mint is a good one.
It's a must.
Yeah.
But then you guys, okay, again, back to as being a realtor. Kita kan tak ada specific, okay everybody, clock lunchtime, time's up, kita semua makan. Okay everybody, breakfast, brunch, let's go. Tak ada. So, how do you manage while you're doing viewing ke apa ke? Kan? Ya.
Actually tak makan pun.
Kadang-kadang back to back
Bila busy with viewings especially kalau macam kita yang kerja seorang myself, Erin dengan Aisyah ni semua like you weekend you have the luxury of car kan. Yeah, so kita orang kan I think when we have back to back memang tak ada masa nak stop anywhere pun. But for me kalau I tahu I ada back to back, I akan maybe bring extra food inside. Tapi kan bila you dah penat, you dah busy, you takkan ingat makan.
dah malas. Nak get things over and done with.
Time pass very fast lah.
Yeah, and I think there's a problem where dia punya bad habits, eating habits come. Kan? Betul tak?
Betul. Okay, actually I kan selama ni nak gain weight susah tau. So as a teacher, I nak gain weight susah. Lepas tu masuk real estate, 1 tahun, pasal kan selalu jumpa klien malam. And then klien serve kita makanan, Masya Allah sedap-sedap. Rezeki kita lah.
Betul.
Makan malam dia makan manis. Makan yang berminyak. Carbs and all. So actually ada weight gain juga because of eating malam. You all agree? Malam kalau
Yes,
eat
the
senang naik badan.
And then also like kat long stay lah, kalau siang hari kita dah back to back, kita dah malas nak makan kan. Tiba-tiba kita dah habis semua. Lapar lah. Tengok jam.
Then we
dah
order.
pukul berapa. Then kita order makan.
Bila lapar tu dia lapar gila.
Pula tu dapat suami yang membantu untuk makan sama-sama kan.
Jadi jangan salahkan suami kalau perut dia ekstra. Salahkan diri sendiri.
Tak. Itu memang kita punya sengaja. Kita trik. Memang kita nak besarkan perut dia. Jadi penyakit Ain, penyakit Farah, penyakit rendah. Sama-sama tak hinggap.
Betul.
Kira ada taufik dan hidayah.
Yes. But okay, kita pernah cakap pasal exercise. Macam what are the sports that we're into and how we do sports. What about food intake pula? I mean, okay, kita tak ada regular meal sometimes. But do you guys take any supplement?
No,
you do?
But then if you're talking about regular meals, I think the thing that affected me when I joined this is the ice kopi. I need ice kopi.
Kuku panjang. But okay, when you say ice kopi, dalam bahasa Melayu, ice kopi, is it kopi dengan susu ataupun kopi O?
Kopi susu.
Alamak, jangan letak susu lah. Kita minum Americano. Americano tanpa gula.
Because kita punya industry, right, is like every appointment is like an opportunity.
Correct, yeah.
So before kita go for every appointment, we want a booster. Macam, minum kopi atau minum Milo. Like we want a booster to boost our energy to give our best for the appointment.
Correct.
And after every appointment, we want a relaxant.
Correct.
Like, tadi
Goreng pisang.
that was a good 2 hours. I should treat myself. Then you grab the nearest burger, the nearest dessert. So these are job downside lah.
Yes,
Kan?
very true.
Dan the soalan yang diorang suka tanya, nak kopi? Nak, boleh.
Especially if it's midday lah. Like Saturday, example, you set out 10 pagi. Your first appointment 11 to 1. Then second appointment like 2 to 3, you dah macam crashing sikit. Then they offer you coffee. Then they offer you mi goreng ke, epok-epok ke, roti boyan
Dengan
ke.
kopi,
sedap.
mi goreng habis.
Dia suruh makan dulu sebelum berbual. Hui.
Habis. Lepas tu kau berbual, kau tak tahu aku berbual. Makcik pun, ya, betul. Saya setuju. Ya, boleh nak apa-apa boleh.
Become very conscious. I think 2 years ago, 2 tahun yang lepas, I think there's quite a number of agents yang meninggal sebab cancer and all that. So bila kita kan semua kat dalam chat room kan, there's a chat room. So bila nampak all these things happening on that year macam ramai sangat kan, I jadi worry tau. So for me when kita buat kerja macam gini, I really don't touch fast food. Sebab jadi very conscious tau.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I rather macam okay lah. Even fries pun macam takut nak makan bila kerja macam gini kan. Kalau nak makan biar makan proper, makan nasi dengan lauk kan. Tapi really the fast food is like I really try not to touch at all bila tengah buat viewing and all that. Because memanglah cepat lah, you can just go drive through. I avoided drive-thrus. Ya, sebab takut sangat. So rather bawa macam energy bars ke apa ke. And you know macam it's like macam, and yang meninggal ni semua which suffers from penyakit ni, they are achievers.
It's a fast track life lah. Macam a very fast life.
Ya. Siapa cakap hidup achiever tu senang? Penat tau.
Penat.
You know, kita kadang-kadang kan, I mean, I've got an opportunity to get the super goal which is 50k and above kan. That month rasa macam apa tau, pagi keluar malam baru balik.
Betul.
Kan?
Betul.
I mean you guys pernah rasa right? You know you like
Betul.
pagi keluar malam baru balik. And then bila you balik tu, you nak makan.
Lapar.
Ya.
Pasal dah
Penat,
whole day
see?
kat-
And I really kalau I really macam betul lah gigit lidah ni, jari ni really macam lock jangan call Grab. Because of the hours. I rather makan apa yang ada kat rumah. Goreng telur pun, makan roti pun tak kisahlah, you know.
Actually, good is telur rebus. Telur rebus is like a lot of nutrients, full pack protein.
Yeah, correct.
Yang orang angkat berat suka makan kan telur rebus.
Yeah.
But I think what we should move towards is to, because you know that tomorrow you're gonna be very busy, right? So in between, before you mandi, you pergi rebus telur. And then after that you keluar, you buat you punya egg mayo.
Yeah,
and then after
correct.
that you bawa bekal lah. You have no choice. Because kena alas perut. Yeah, because for me personally, I will...
Yeah, like you, I wanted to ask you, you drive a lot.
I drive a lot. And sometimes back to back lah. Sebab sometimes the fare are just simply too good not to be let go just because I'm hungry. You know? So what I do is, once I don't have any more calls, even if it is 3 or 4 p.m., I will stop the car and I'll go and find some place to eat. I'll make it a point, I'll
Disiplin
eat.
lah.
Yeah, at least one proper meal lah. Because at least the tengah hari punya meal ataupun usually tengah hari lah, I will eat the tengah hari because I will avoid makan malam. Malam, I will only eat like light food lah when I come back home. Ataupun kadang-kadang my husband, because I don't cook kan. So he will buy food and I'll eat whatever lah. Ataupun macam Nadia cakap lah, balik kadang-kadang, because we are so used to eating out, dah tak boleh telan makan kat luar.
Yeah, betul actually.
Right. So I will, tak apalah. So I will always stock at home. Frozen food, okay lah. That one usually my kids. Like for me, I suka ramly burger. Then I will masak lah ramly burger. Ataupun, ataupun goreng telur, letak cheese, letak chili sauce. Kan dah sedap.
I suka tau roti, telur goreng, lepas tu taruh chili sauce dengan cheese, makan macam gitu.
Makan macam
With
tu.
a bit of pepper. Senang. It's
Macam burger lah, burger benjo ada cakap.
Kan?
Ataupun
Burger
like
benjol.
But your one tak ada burger patty.
Tak ada daging.
It's simple yet it is nutritious. You don't have to feel the guilt of
Yeah.
eating excess fats.
Yeah, like my husband, dia
Cuma tak ada
suka
tak ada veg.
macam dia suka kalau burger kena makan dengan burger bun. For me, I don't care. As long as roti, it's fine.
Yeah, correct.
Right. So just makan je lah. Don't be fussy lah.
I think also the reason kita prefer it's better to eat at home or to eat very simple food is kita makan kat luar with the amount of sugar and salt inside that food kan.
You don't know how much they put.
I mean to be nice, of course, we can only imagine the amount of sugar and salt there is lah to make it very nice.
And then the best thing is you must, kalau boleh simpan masak lebih sikit nasi. Right?
Dan
Masak
simpan,
nasi, you simpan dalam fridge. That's what I do. Because one thing I malas nak masak nasi banyak-banyak kali. You know, so I once in a while I just cook like 2-3 pots. Then kalau tak habis, fine, masuk dalam fridge. And then kalau balik tu betul-betul paling senang masak apa? ikan bilis, potong bawang, letak cili.
Ya.
My
favorite. I love
Settle. Kicap nasi panas settle.
Sedap. So easy.
Alah, sekarang pun ada jual lauk kat dalam paket tu macam karuaming tu yang daging tu pun not bad, no.
Ataupun if let's say we frequent JB a lot kan. So you know Malaysia have all these serunding daging, ayam. So you should buy that. Makan dengan nasi panas-panas ataupun serunding tu makan dengan roti.
Tapi as it is lah, apa benda-benda ni semua pun high in MSG.
Ada.
Because it's on the shelf, right?
Pengawet.
Yes. So
Pengawet,
the thing is boleh. Of course kita boleh layan tekak. Tapi as it is semua everything is moderate lah. Moderation. Boleh makan semua. Nak makan durian pun boleh. Tapi moderation.
Moderation and the timing.
Yeah, correct.
Timing also is a lot
timing,
difference, correct.
timing the best is to have the time lah. Tapi Alhamdulillah lah, so far bila I pergi consultation or whatever kan, ya Allah, clients are so nice. To always prepare something.
Always something, kan?
Yeah. So usually kadang-kadang bila it does come kan, and time memang I tak ada time nak masak dulu or I nak makan dulu, dan kena pergi consultation, and then macam, nah, aku tahu kau belum makan lagi. Macam Allah kasih pengantar tu kan untuk kita have a proper meal.
Tapi kan, I lain tau. I kan.
Lain macam mana tu?
Lain ni macam, bila I dah kenyang, my client kasi I makanan best-best. Bila I tengah lapar, I je. Betul.
So siapa yang kena?
Dia tengah hini.
Tengah hini. Silalah all the time.
Tanya dulu.
Dia konon macam, okay, hari ni makan sekali, malam kau saja tak apalah. Nanti mesti kasi I je. Sekarang tapi kata, mak I buat a spread. So it's always the opposite tau. Bila I have a good meal that day, kan konon tak nak makan malam lah. Malam lagi konsert tak payah makan lah. Kau. Tapi bila tengah lapar gila, bila ke sana, I...
Alhamdulillah rezeki.
Dah makan. Dah. Maaflah, kita tak apa-apa. Tak apa, it's okay.
Siapa yang dengar, it's not compulsory for you all to prepare anything for us. It's
Kita
just
cuma cerita
kita
saja.
Itu semua rezeki kita kalau you
betul.
all bagi.
Ya.
Alhamdulillah.
Tetapi
kita ambil seadanya.
Betul. Tapi kan bila dah makan-makan nonsense pun terima kasih kerana kita ada seorang supplier air kunyit. I think kan air kunyit is very popular now kan. So actually yalah, I depend kat air kunyit you.
Coincidentally, my mom buat air kunyit homemade. Homemade air kunyit yang dia buat, ada bacaan surah lah yang dia practice kan. So I think that also help. But anything at the end of the day is your mindset.
Correct.
If you think that thing is good for you, it's gonna be good for you. If you think it doesn't work, then it won't work. So everything at least you have to be positive. Keep on taking up all those positive thinking lah. Nanti insyaAllah it will be good for you.
Betul. So sinar ni macam non-stop. Aku tengok orang penat. Tengok ni penat, ya Allah. Saya dengan anak 4, ya Allah.
Terima kasih mak sebab air kunyit tu. Air kunyit juga memberikan kesuburan ya. Berhati-hati dah. Baru nak cakap.
Jadi.
Sebab minum air kunyit yang baru stok 3 botol. Exactly apa nak cakap. So berhati-hatilah kepada siapa yang membeli air kunyit.
Alhamdulillah, bonda saya. Takut Takut.
Dia ada nama tau. Nama dia turmeric. Turmeric by Bonda. Yeah, correct. Yeah, alhamdulillah lah. I'm glad that it helps now because all the good reviews so far bukan kakak-kakak yang ni je minum, ada juga the others yang minum yang baru first time minum because normally diorang cakap the air kunyit tu ada rasa certain people cannot take lah.
Sparkling. Tapi ni sedap.
Macam soda. That's why. So it varies. Ada orang certain people have their orang punya own concoction, but my mom punya alhamdulillah serasi dengan siapa yang dah pernah rasa, dah pernah beli, and it helps because after a while it give them tenaga. Tenaga bukan daripada segi badan je, minda juga dapat berfikiran more cerdas dan cergas lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Sebab tu anak dia berbual macam ni. Hari-hari semua.
Dina tengah pregnant, so supplement siapa yang you makan? I mean, besides being realtor lah. We need all that.
The pregnancy supplement je lah.
Folic acid je.
The
Iron.
Oh, baby.
the 3-in-1.
Tanya tau, iron ada calcium.
Now
Ada
ada 3-in-1. Wow.
So it's there's iron, calcium,
Yang pink
omega.
Oh, okay.
Tak, bukan pink.
Bukan,
Botol dia
pink,
macam ada pink sikit, glass bottle, then 2 tablets. Yeah, so it's all in one.
I makan folic acid je masa tu.
Nasib, my calcium and folic.
But I guess it's more on healthy eating lah. I banyak makan pemakanan yang berhasiat untuk, bukan berhasiat macam aku tak makan burger langsung. Makan lah, makan tak makan. As it is lah, semua moderate. Alhamdulillah. So far,
Everything in moderation.
Correct.
Selain daripada tu, korang makan supplement. Takkan makan minum air kunyit je.
Makan suplemen. Primrose Evening Oil.
Oh, bagus. Wow.
Multivite.
Especially for us yang dah dekat 40s lah.
Oh, yes.
The 30s,
Very
20s,
important.
But if boleh possible, invest on them. Invest on this earlier. Jangan tunggu 40. Lambat tu.
Betul.
Lambat sikit.
But I must remind ni I mula-mula tak perasan sangat because I used to eat Centrum for women.
Oh,
Kan dia ada Centrum for women kan.
Yang ada orang diri gitu tu.
Ya, the colourful one.
So masa tu I suka makan tu, and then because I find that when I'm having that, I have more energy. I'm more energetic. So the problem is not the problem is lah. My sister-in-law is a pharmacist. So she's trained kan. So she will come. I told her, I take Centrum. Centrum? Come, let me see. So dia akan tengok.
Diorang akan baca-baca.
Yeah, so she will say, because it will tell you how many percent exceeding the daily dosage.
Okay.
Yeah, so she will not recommend it. So she will just say, I'm not saying that Centrum is no good, no. Okay, it is good, but you don't take it daily. So in all the vitamins, you go and see the percentage because they are the recommended daily dose. So when you see that it exceeds that means the percentage is a lot, then you janganlah makan
Hari-hari.
hari-hari lah. You
2 kali
lakkan.
sehari janganlah.
Okay. Makan anything in excess also you're overworking your kidneys kan.
Okay, betul.
You have to be careful. So that's
So
why
you cakap apa?
always
Evening
say-
primrose lagi?
Multivite, glucosamine.
Glucosamine. Ya Allah, umur-umur gini mak
Kena
perlu
kan?
glucosamine.
Glucosamine.
Nak berpeluh kan?
That is
for our joy.
Kan you all tahu I jatuh
Dah
kan.
tidak berpeluh.
There is something with my knee kan. So when I went to the doctor, then the doctor nak tanyalah, do I need to take anything? Do I need to take glucosamine? Semua kan. You know what he say? He say, actually glucosamine doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Alamak.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because I asked him, because I thought, boleh lah aku dapat glucosamine kan.
Habis?
Sekarang dia kata it doesn't really work. It's not proven to work.
Oh.
So aku tak tahu.
Under developed research.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
But
it's a
masa zaman dulu-dulu, they always give glucosamine.
correct.
But I do not know now because now when I ask, they don't give.
Susu je lah.
Collagen semua makan collagen.
I do.
Saya minum collagen. Minum dulu.
minum.
Collagen apa?
Yang tu.
Sachet.
sachet.
What brand?
Dalam air.
Dia tak beli airtime.
Tu lah.
Okay, tiba.
Nak cakap.
But it works lah. To me, it works because it helps to pump it
Yeah,
up.
I want one after I give
Collagen,
birth.
yeah.
The collagen I have is the one that with SPF.
Oh,
So it starts from inside.
Bagus untuk skin lah.
Yeah, correct.
learning something new every
Tapi
day.
tetap pakai sunblock. Talking about sunblock kita kadang-kadang out in. Last time tak percaya saya sunblock.
Sama.
Why you tak percaya?
I don't know. Macam
macam budak lasak kan.
correct. Tak payahlah
Macam
pakai
kental,
sunblock.
But until today, so I don't believe in sunblock.
Is it?
Tak pakai.
You know, actually, Shahid believes that sunblock is the reason for cancer, skin cancer.
Is it?
He believes.
Causes cancer.
Because to him, when you apply, when it melts into your skin,
And it's absorbed by the pores.
his belief lah, so he doesn't wear sunblock. For me, I still apply and then dia pakai.
For us, I think the reason why kita pakai sunblock is to avoid all those
Pigmentation. Takut yang macam 1 or 2 dot, nanti the black dot become bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I have already. Then so many.
But I guess also because kalau the sunblock doesn't clog the lymph node, it's okay kot. Lain lah kalau dia pakai sunblock kat ketiak dia.
Really? Yeah. I always thought like sunblock is supaya skin you tak gelap. Tu je.
No.
The pigmentation.
Yeah, pigmentation, the long run
Then I
pigmentation.
should put
The
on
UV
there now.
light lah kan.
Ya, kan dia boleh membesar kan? The black dot boleh membesar kan?
Melisma. Melisma.
Boleh macam patches.
Melis.
Or they call it the liver spots or the age spots lah.
Correct.
So I have some, but I realized that ever since, because dulu my lotion already has SPF 30. I
Okay.
thought it was enough. Okay. So I was like, okay lah. But then after that everyone says pakai sunblock because it's like macam leceh kan. Kena pakai moisturizer, kena pakai sunblock. Last I was thinking, okay lah, tak apalah, pakai je lah sunblock kan. Then I realizes that it's not so prominent. Or rather it doesn't go that brown as fast.
Oh, you tak ada. You tak ada. Don't worry, you tak ada.
So prevention is better.
Yeah.
Because I see my mum dia tak pakai, so memang nampak lah. Lagipun my mum cerah kan.
Yeah. Correct. I think it's not now that we can see it. I think after over 50 or 55, then you can start seeing all the... Yeah.
As with anything lah, anything that you put in your contribution, your effort, you cannot see immediately.
Yeah, correct.
Like example, if you've been eating well, you can only see it in later years of your life that you've been eating well.
Yep.
Same as exercise. So you can be exercising for the past 15 or 20 years, but you don't see you don't see an award for an exercise or something like that. But in later years, then you know,
That's your reward.
actually I'm in my 50s. And these years of exercise have provided me a more stable body, a good build, a good posture.
Ingat nanti nak kerja cucu.
So nak kejar, nak angkat.
Nak buat pergi HDB lagi. Ni competition. Oh my God.
Kau nanti kan?
Ya.
Ni anak siapa? Dah cucu aku.
Kita ni perempuan macam-macam lah
Yeah.
Lelaki masalah gini tak Diorang discuss tak benda-benda macam gini
Next time kita kena invite the spouse lah to discuss what are your problems. Gitu
Kalau dia bilang, kalau dia tak bilang,
Kadang-kadang selalu lelaki action macho je.
But dia semua keep it secrets lah.
Tapi actually lelaki they need to learn how to let things out. Tapi bila dah let things out nanti perempuan tak dengar.
Tak terima
apa.
pula. Perempuan pula kena ngada pula.
Itulah ada
tak segi pasal.
I did
Maju
ask-
kat tepi sofa nangis.
kan
I did ask
nangis.
my husband, so when you're with your friends, what do you talk about? Do you talk about your wives? Do you talk about your kids?
no.
No. They are just not into sharing. Yeah, they talk about football, whatever, but they will never talk about
I think they talk about current affairs lah, macam
Yes, politics.
You got read the news, the bank loan
depends.
rate increase. Okay.
Depends your
Current
friend,
affairs.
your husband punya friend tu macam mana punya
Circle of
type.
friends,
Kalau
yeah.
macam kawan-kawan lelaki aku, I even heard diorang punya talk inside like he didn't think he thought like Muharram was in the car alone driving berbual kebak. Then I'm behind, suddenly dia dengar suara aku, oi ada dekat dalam kereta. Habis dia dah tahu habis. They talk too. They do.
Yeah, but I
They
guess that depends on the circle of friends.
Yeah, circle of friends with the sometimes there are circle of friends that they are very comfortable to share and open with. Ada. Sometimes it's the hi-bye one, right? They don't really talk about this. Macam you don't even know my wife, you don't know my kids, right? You don't know about that person's wife, so I don't talk, I don't share with you. Yeah. Tapi mostly selalu aku dengar rahsia-rahsia peribadi tu semua. Yeah. Jadi korang jangan ingat Muharram dalam kereta seorang. Korang dengar je suara loudspeaker aku kat belakang.
Rasa yang paling
Ada. I think ada. The men do share, but it's just that sometimes
with their close circles
very
lah.
close circle of friends. Yang bahasa diorang dah
Maybe
membesar
I'm not
together.
surprised dengan sebab Muharram macam mana, the kind of friends he will have. Kai pun I'm not surprised if he does share with someone.
He I don't know, but then what I feel is that we don't tell others about what happened to us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
But it's just that Kai has this face, the muka sejuk face, where people tell him, and then he would tell me. But it's just that, but
You kan
Kai,
Kita macam-macam cerita kita dengar.
kita macam like, tak sangka. Tapi but then, he has this thing where people suddenly will come and then release. Then he
Luahkan hati.
correct,
Release. Dia datang kat dia terus release. Saya macam kencing aja.
because
Kena
Kai-
kencing.
Kai is the type that he listens, but then he doesn't comment.
We listen and we don't judge.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
So I
So
think
that one
people
apply
just,
to him.
so I think people just want to have someone to listen. So I think Kai is that type.
Mentahkan semuanya.
But if me, I'm like, then what? No, you shouldn't.
Lagi batu api kan.
Dia lah, she will call, Kak, tell me. Budak ni.
Then for me, it's like okay, but you know I'm very biased, right? I'm your friend, right? You know where I'll go towards to, right? Okay, I'll just leave it as that. Then they would like, okay. So then after whoever will just stop talking about it lah. But then I cannot be like how Kai is, where he just listens and then
No comments.
no comments. I cannot. Yeah.
But the people who share with him would like him to have no comment or like say something. Will you like what?
I think normally the people who tells him are all those like extreme cases really where they cannot tell anybody else.
Or just to buff it out lah.
They just,
Oh my God, Kai is he's like a sponge. He has absorbed all the deepest secrets of everyone.
But I think most men are like that, isn't it? They will just listen.
Not really lah. I think
Not
some,
everybody.
Yeah,
Not everybody have the patience to listen.
correct.
Yeah. I think for my hubby, he will listen. No comments.
Yeah, he will like my
Man of
hubby
few
also.
words, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
will just listen. He will not comment because he will say it's not my place to comment.
Mine pula dia tukang penasihat.
Nasihat
Banyak surprise.
Abang every time, whenever I meet Abang, right, then suddenly Abang and Kai
You
will be
can
at the
see
corner.
him and Kai sitting on
Yeah,
side.
at
Like
the corner.
Kai is taking the
Dengan
ritual.
pep talk. Pep talk dia.
I take, yes, 老师, yes, 师傅, I'm here. Menurun.
Correct, like how people unleash to Kai, right? Kai will go to Abang and then to get affirmation. like Abang will say, because Kai will always tell me, right? So Abang will say like, Lala, Lala pula. Kai, you must know Lala tengah busy. So kalau kadang-kadang dia ternaik suara atau dia disagree, you must just
Through
take
experience.
in. So you must just take it in, then after that just let go, because at the end of the day dia buat ni semua bukan just for fun, it's for the family. He will talk, no.
Masya-Allah.
And somehow I don't know how it is, like, but somehow whenever I meet Abang, right, it's always we had a disagreement
Before.
before. It always
really?
always.
That's why diantarkan dia kepada kita. Untuk yang perempuan untuk yo what's up? Yang lelaki serious talk.
Yeah, always. Yeah, and then if me and Kai has a disagreement, he will pepper, but then I will just shut down. Yeah, I don't comment much because I feel like
Not at the time for you to
correct.
say anything.
So I don't say anything, but sometimes I will just change topic. Like, just now what she say? Then, like, so that he can stop the argument. Yeah, then he knows how I am already. Then after he will continue again. so it always just nice. After that, right, suddenly ada Abang. Then suddenly nampak ada orang kat corner-corner situ. But after Abang talk to him, right, I win the case already.
cheat code ni. Cheat code.
Always. Like, yeah, really. Abang is always there whenever there's a disagreement.
So, Muharram ada guiding principle lah.
dia
Dia punya
rasa-
guiding principle is, you are right, I am wrong. I'm sorry.
No. Tak. He doesn't do that. He doesn't teach you to say he doesn't teach you to say you are sorry all the time.
It's tolerancy lah,
Yeah, he just want you to tolerate that at that moment because he know at other time that person will realize what he or she do, and then that person himself or herself will come to you and say, okay, I'm sorry I did this.
Correct.
So there's no need for you to rebut at that point of time. So he's like that. Most of his friends also I can hear, I can see, they will come to him and ask for his pendapat, will ask for dia punya nasihat. Lepas tu nanti dia akan minta tukang penasihat untuk nasihatkan dia. Kan? Bang, buat macam gini bang. Okay, kejap. Tak ada. Dia sebenarnya macam gini. Dia ada membang jaga. Kalau korang dapat nasihat yang macam weird sikit, macam muka Muharram kan, percayalah itu aku.
Ini actually daripada cerita pemakanan sampai jadi pasal lelaki korang.
Ini pemakanan jiwa. Food for the soul. Because kita rasa kita perempuan aja ke yang ada masalah macam gini. Lelaki pun ada tau. So we always need to communicate with our partner.
Correct.
Kalau kita tak suka sesuatu, sila cakap. Jangan simpan. Perempuan, please, you need to communicate what you think, what you feel, because men are not mind reader. They will never be one. Never be. Yeah, you're not happy about the bagadil, you tell.
about this one. So men not my reader. So first time when me and Kai dated, right? So I was playing hockey. I had a match, night match. Then after that, I told Kai, I'm so thirsty. Can you buy for me 100 plus? Then he was like, oh, okay, can. Then he forgot. Because I was his first girlfriend. So then he said, oh, okay, can. I forgot. Then after that, I before the bus want to drive off to the next poly, right? I go down, ask him, where's my 100 plus? Then he said, oh, you really want?
Think you are kidding?
He said, what? Oh, I tell you, I jalan terus. He call and call, I never answer all. Then he call. That time I was dating one of the hockey player last time my ex-boyfriend. He called my ex-boyfriend, can you please help Lala buy 100 plus, I transfer you money.
He asked your ex-boyfriend to buy for you.
Correct. But I didn't. No, because
Kau
that one
pun
was
mendengar dia sangat sekadar pasal 100 plus.
There is a story that he will say. No, he say, you just say lah. Why you must give me all this round the bush kind of
But
thing?
in the first place, did you just ask for the 100 plus?
No, right. I
So
did
I don't
right.
understand. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Men, please listen. If you don't, okay, one thing you don't understand us, you want us to express. But then when we express, you don't listen. And then when you don't listen, you don't understand. Apa sih
No, then
korang?
you gave him the deadly sentence. Don't make me say it twice.
Yes. Yeah, food for the soul, food for the soul, food for the soul.
Okay, the actual food. Kak Long makan apa supplement?
Kak Long Kak Long glucosamine, vitamin C, magnesium.
Magnesium untuk apa benefit dia?
Calming.
Magnesium. Bukan untuk magnet, untuk
tak apalah.
Minute client.
Magnesium calming.
Yeah, it's calming actually. And then
It helps with sleep.
but you know why I stopped taking that? Because why every time overshot tidur.
tu coming.
Yeah.
Rauda, you should take that. Because
Yeah,
like,
maybe you got
You want
insomnia.
to take Rauda.
Yeah,
The magnesium food soak is good. You soak your
I
feet.
saw the advert also.
Yes, correct. Instead of intake, you can try that one first because it can be strong. Apa like what you said, macam takut
Yeah,
overshot.
because I because that time pun sama macam insomnia, tak boleh tidur. So I TikTok lah biasalah TikTok. So I bought. Then I noticed that every time I makan, you have to take every time in the malam nak tidur. I every time overshot. Macam I really
Tak boleh,
have
tak boleh overshot.
That's why I really have a good sleep. So I stop. But then
try the
sometimes
food
bila nak
soak
perlukan I makan
But
lah.
isn't magnesium for period? No ah. Yang period kan?
Iron. Oh yeah, iron itu
Iron pill.
iron makan
Some
iron.
people need iron pill.
Yeah, if low iron, they fatigue.
Yeah.
Kan?
Dari kecil, dari secondary school, I actually have borderline low iron anemia lah. So that's why you see my eye bag quite bad. So you want to see, you want to find out, you tengok bawah sini, banyak merah-merah ke very pale?
Pale.
I punya pale.
Yes.
Kalau compare Seha punya dengan I can see the difference. I
So
am
that's why you enemy.
So it's supposed to be merah.
supposed to have a lot more lah.
Aku tunjukkan dia dulu.
Dia macam Azrul main hantu-hantu.
Yang ada
monster.
Check.
So everybody please check Tengok
so
kalau
one thing-
merah-merah,
One thing about being low iron, because I pernah sekali, yang ini I was referred to. No, I went to this polyclinic. Then I did a test, blood test. Then the doctor make it seem like it was such a big deal. So apparently my iron was already below the threshold.
Oh.
My iron, yeah, below the threshold. Then dia tanya, you have no dizziness, nothing. I cakap, no, I don't feel that. I don't have dizziness. But then you tak jatuh-jatuh. I cakap, I memang prone to fall lah, I kata. But otherwise, no, I kata. So dia sampai cakap apa? If in any event, it make it sound so serious, you know. If in any event you cannot breathe, go to A&E
Oh my God.
ASAP.
Yelah, low blood
low,
apa.
too
Because
low.
tak ada simptom. Kalau yang ada simptom tu is okay tau. At least you can detect early.
Standby,
Sebab kalau you tak ada simptom tu lagi dangerous kot.
So now I know when I have extreme low iron, you know what or not? Yang paling I baru-baru ni lah baru I
What's the
tahu.
symptom?
Lenguh. You penat is one thing. You are more sleepy.
Weak lah, you feel weak.
Lenguh
Asal semut lah, asal semut.
No, semua. You feel weak.
You jalan banyak sangat that day.
You feel
your
weak.
kaki rasa macam
like tak
ada
low.
letih.
Oh, sakit
So it's like I nak tidur ni, it's like macam kenapa macam tak sedap kaki. English call it restless feet.
Restless feet.
Ah, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I have memang restless feet. Kalau tidur je macam ni bergegar. Kalau tak bergegar tak tidur. Masalah. Macam doi. Macam doi ni tu
Self-soothe, macam baby pula Seha ni.
Oh, yang gitu, yang gitu.
kalau tak gitu baru boleh tidur. Kalau dah
to know about, because yelah kadang-kadang kita ambil enteng kan benda ni kan. Apa tadi?
ambil muda.
Ambil muda. Tu bahasa apa tu?
Jauh.
Oh, I jauh. Tak pernah dengar.
Korang ni tok-tok lah.
So so the usually lah tiredness kan, tiredness and then eye bags, But if let's say you dah memang rasa lenguh-lenguh, rasa sakit-sakit badan, that is a sign when your iron is very low, because a lot of people have very low iron.
So kalau iron low means you what are okay
The
apart from the
fastest-
supplement what is
The
the
fastest is
natural food?
actually the iron tablets lah. Okay, but even then it will take about 2 weeks before it starts showing up in your blood.
Serius
2 weeks?
Lamanya.
For effectiveness.
Kalau
So,
makan daging lagi lama lah kan dia nak menghadam.
Makanan is
faster.
easily-
Oh, is it faster?
That's why you all notice I suka meat. I have to eat meat,
Yeah.
liver.
by right lah,
I
kita
go
kena
for the
makan
natural.
hati, limpa,
So
all
those-
these are all the things that I don't like.
So those kalau nak cepat, kalau you low in that, you makan tu
Liver I tak suka.
terus it works
It
for
will
you
be
lah.
better lah.
So, you nak kena ada
encouraged
sambal
to-
goreng pengantin every time lah dalam your fridge.
I makan sambal goreng pengantin mak dia je.
Sedap weh.
Beli.
Keep in stock.
Cik dah cakap kalau bila nak masak sambal goreng pengantin kasih lala kan. Belum dapat kan? Belum eh? Belum.
Lala tak payah. Lala tak payah. Low iron.
Cik
Cik
saya.
Kan tak low.
Mak tak apa, Mak Tina dah belajar masak. Mak.
Yeah, so you have the best is for us is to have more intake of meat. And it's a clash of the titans for
Yalah,
me.
because you tak suka makan tu semua.
One thing I tak suka, one thing I can still eat red meat, but because I'm a cancer survivor, I'm not encouraged to eat.
Oh, is it?
Not encouraged.
No,
Red meat.
red meat.
Can eat white meat.
White meat is fine, but then white meat doesn't
Tak ada
give me
iron.
the iron.
So are you on iron pills?
Very
I
low.
have to take iron pills.
Now
So
lah.
nowadays I don't take it quite often because it will give me constipation. That is the problem.
Lepas satu-satu.
Yeah.
Tak
So
senang
if
kena
you
jadi
take
perempuan.
iron pills, you are
Makan iron
encouraged
pill,
to
makan
drink.
sayur. Oh, drink water.
Oh, ya Allah.
Kau ingat apa?
Fiber intake.
Yeah, but also the doctor always say, okay, another source of iron is actually your spinach.
Tapi tak boleh. You kena makan bergoni.
Kita bukan macam Popeye.
Dah makan iron pill tak kena minum air pula. Jadi drinker. Togok. Betul?
Yeah.
So that's why prevention is always better than cure. Kalau boleh kita makan benda-benda alami, kita cubalah makan benda alami. Alami tu apa?
Alami tu apa?
Since we are at
Organic,
okay,
natural.
since we are at the topic about being anemic,
Anemia, low
anemia.
iron.
Okay, so for example, you have young children because this happens to my kid, my first one. Okay, masa tu dia kecil, dia baru belajar cakap, mama, pain, sakit. Sakit. So kita sampai takut and masa tu I was so paranoid kan because I haven't been just gone through cancer
Medical
and
stuff and
whatever,
everything.
Lagi
kan.
anak pertama.
Then I insisted on a scan. Yeah, it's a CT scan. Ya Allah, satu hospital dia nangis, satu hospital dengar. Finally managed to go through. Rupanya finally that she's actually anemic.
Oh, kisah.
Yeah, so when your
Is it
kid
hereditary?
for her is because she is thalassemia
Thalassemia positive.
minor. She's a thalassemia minor and coincidentally she also is anemic.
Kita tak tahu macam mana nak explain term-term ni dalam bahasa senang. Jadi kalau boleh tanyalah Google sebab kita pun actually disclaimer kita tak pandai sangat. We are not
But then this
Thalassemia cannot kahwin kan?
yeah, if let's say
Dia punya pasangan
your
dia
pasangan pun
must check.
thalassemia minor, then your children is 50% chance of getting thalassemia major.
Yeah.
And then it is
It's a blood disorder.
it's not curable.
Not
It's
curable.
blood disorder. Over time, it will affect the skin pigmentation, and the child will have to go for blood transfusion.
Yes, because it
Blood
also
transfusion is
problem with
regular
breathing.
blood. Yes, correct.
So, banyak health complications.
That's why there are some couples yang I tahu kan, before they decide to get married, diorang akan go for medical check-up. Especially kalau macam let's say I tahu I'm a thalassemia minor, for example, I nak kena make sure my pasangan tak ada. So it's good. And I have a friend, dia minor, suami dia minor. And they didn't know until they had the first child. So they avoided having a second child. They avoided, but they still got. Tapi alhamdulillah budak tu sihat. So after that they didn't want anymore because yelah macam El cakap lah, takut
Sekarang cari pasangan pun nak kena siapkan checklist Adakah engkau sekian
sebab
dia?
dulu kita tak aware about all these things orang-orang lama. So it's very important lah. And then orang thalassemia kadang macam suka those thalassemia minor pun macam a colleague of ours yang tempat office tu, husband and wife tu pun suka pingsan-pingsan lah. Yang ada
Kurang
suka
darah.
rasa.
Dia bukan sengaja.
I mean like it's
The term is like that.
yeah, correct.
Tak sengaja.
They are prone
to faint.
Dia sering pingsan-pingsan.
Sering. So
Kesian.
And then recently kan, recently
Yes.
I took on a passenger,
Okay.
which I'm like, it struck me, wow, you go to that level. You know what she did? She did genetic testing. Because dia kata, I have to do it because I see it happen to my brother. Because the brother and the wife didn't know that they had that hereditary illness, trait, whatever you call it. And anak dia keluar in the end cannot develop normally. I mean, he physically he's developing normally, but he cannot speak. He cannot
Global
recognize.
development delay like that lah.
Yeah, so
A spectrum of global development delay.
Yeah, so it's everything. He doesn't know.
Okay.
So it's really, and when I asked her, so you mean this is hereditary? Yeah. In Singapore, it's very rare. In the world pun very rare lah. And coincidentally, like you strike Toto lah kan. You and that partner.
I don't want that Toto.
I don't want. That's not a good Toto.
That's why.
That's not a good Toto.
Correct. Yeah.
Scary, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like for me, it becomes a shock. Because it's not in our culture, especially to actually go for tests, whatever.
Yeah,
kan.
correct.
Wow, genetic testing is at a whole different level, boy.
Yeah, exactly. But another thing also, another supplement so I makan sebab I takut. Ginkgo.
Oh, that's the memory. Is it? That's memory.
For the memory.
For the brain.
Yeah.
I want to take that down.
I worried because okay lah, kadang-kadang kita tak tahu because now you hear a lot about dementia and everything is a lot, right? And is it hereditary also?
Itulah, I'm
Some
not
people,
too sure.
because your
some
dad
people
is a-
some people say it is in the genes, but
Okay.
whether it's triggered or not, wallahu
Yeah.
alam.
Okay.
So I think it goes for the same for cancer. So it's in whether the triggered ke tidak.
So macam jadi worried tau because I don't know, maybe sometimes nowadays I really have to write things, if not nanti I terlupa.
Okay.
And maybe
Tapi tu mami brain lah.
mommy brain
We just take it that way.
Also maybe because this job as a realtor ni kita banyak benda nak kena ingat.
Correct.
So maybe because of that I paranoid ke apa kan.
Okay.
So I started to take ginkgo.
Okay.
Because kadang-kadang tiba-tiba I terlupa.
Can I add on to
Okay.
that? Because when I was working, I was at your age, around your age.
Okay.
So then I realized that my memory was also failing. Sampai kan I thought,
Okay.
am I having early onset dementia?
Kan?
Yeah. So apparently it's because you are in perimenopause.
Brain fog.
You have
That will be another topic.
Macam-macam kawan
So
saya.
you have apparently you have brain fog when you're pregnant and when you are in your perimenopause.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, are you pregnant?
No lah, menopause lah, Dek.
Tak, I guess the pregnant one is much more macam positive lah kan daripada menopause kan.
That's why I say pregnant.
Yeah, so I think that's for me lah.
That's
That will be
another-
another topic, another episode which is very interesting. Tapi yes,
Masya
I'm
Allah.
taking ginkgo.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course,
and also this is the research that I read through lah. I do not know. I myself haven't been taking it. They say must take the virgin coconut oil.
Oh yeah, like shots
Shots. Either shots or you go for capsules.
Okay.
For dementia. Alzheimer's specifically.
But that, I saw that.
Yeah,
But that is only after the onset, is it? Or
Some people
prevention?
take it as prevention.
Alright.
Yeah.
Where can we find that?
You're talking about healthy.
Eye herbs.
Semua itu ke?
Eye herbs.
Oh, dia?
I heard.
Not semua like emphasize on supplements because for me I don't actually take other supplements except for iron. The rest I take natural.
I tak ambil
Tak
supplement.
ambil supplement. I don't take supplement because
Oh, habis tadi yang cakap
Iron
medicine.
Kita medicine
iron.
je.
Oh, you
for me
iron.
specifically
That's
it's just iron and I
Rauda
don't even take it
and-
every
Yeah, I take
day.
Not every day.
Yeah, because I do believe in supplements in a way sebab dulu pun I selalu intake spirulina. Dulu I had a very bad sinus problem. Tak cukup tidur, hidung ni akan menjadi macam pipe.
Ayo.
Yeah, so I took the spirulina. Memang the first week the rombak The rombak tu memang macam
Cleanse
teruk.
balik
Wah,
after.
very bad no. After that, until today I dah tak ada. So I don't go for medications. I rather go for supplements which is usually like organic or natural kan. Yeah, rather than to go for medical lah. Yeah, so like whatever I'm doing right now is more of macam prevention lah. Tapi yang glucosamine tu I really need it because memang dah rasa.
Yelah.
So to add on to that, right, that I feel that, okay, this is what was told by my research nurse. Kan I told you before that I was in a research program kan. So apparently there's this one lady, she already has breast cancer. So biasalah, because you takut that the cancer comes back, blah blah blah. So you highly dependent on the supplement.
Okay.
And sadly, the cancer came back for her. Okay. So the thing the research nurse was telling me, everything you need to take is in moderation. But specifically, especially for me, I don't believe so much in supplement. That was what she said. Because especially for person who has already kena cancer, dia kata macam tu.
Because
the reason
kena already.
why is you already have the cancer. That means the cancer cells may be dormant in your body right now, dia kata. But if you take the supplements, it could be boosting up that cancer cells, and the cancer cells may came back.
feeding the cancer
Yeah,
cells.
but
to
if
thrive.
let's say your cancer cells has never been triggered, so if you take whatever supplements, you are already in a healthy state. Kan, your health cells are already. That's what she thinks lah.
Yalah,
okay, because it has
different
never been
pernah.
proven. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everything has to be taken in moderation. Not to say that you cannot.
Yeah, I also believe the psychological part
Correct.
affects you as well.
Positivity.
Yeah, you have to be positive.
Come.
Yeah, I mean even like macam like all these supplements that I cakap you I makan kan, I don't like consume it like every day.
Not every day.
I also try to do it alternate days. Yeah, if let's say I eat this one, I don't eat this one, you know, that kind of thing lah. Because yalah, like you all say lah, it's true lah. Everything take in moderation.
Betul. Agree? Setuju?
And also apa pun kita makan, kita tahu nikmat ni datang daripada Allah. Kan? Lepas tu kita minta Allah, biarlah ia jadi obat untuk kita. Ya Allah, janganlah ia menjadi racun.
So selalu kita lupa kan doa macam tu kan.
Makan apa pun biarlah jadi obat ya Allah dalam badan aku. Janganlah ia jadi racun. Kalau ianya tak baik, keluarkanlah ia dengan cara semula jadi. Betul tak?
Betul. Nak ingat, boleh repeat balik tak? Kita tak subtitle
Ya,
tak?
kawan-kawan semua minumlah air kunyit. Gitu kan? Aku promote air kunyit mak aku. Tak adalah. Tapi tak ada. Makcik tu dia kerek sikit. Dia buat ikut musim ya. Dia kerek sikit. Dia buat ikut musim dan ikut sesuka hati dia lah. Nak buat nanti dia buat. Kalau tak buat, ada customer aku tengah tunggu 2-3 bulan dah. Ada air kunyit lagi tak? Belum, mak saya belum buat. Ya, jadi get in the list lah. Gitu. But Alhamdulillah, it's a good talk, right?
Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
it was.
Pemakanan secara alami, pemakanan secara spiritual.
Betul.
Kan? Dan juga so insyaAllah kalau ada apa-apa lagi topik yang you all rasa makcik-makcik no, kita tak makcik-makcik lah. Kau pun satu. Lupa lah. Cakap ya. Ada lagi topik-topik yang you nak sister ni semua cakap kan. You nak dengar lagi kita punya pet pot. Tak habis-habis pet pot dalam rumah. Bukan setakat kita berbual pasal rumah aja. Kita berbual pasal segalanya yang merangkuli dalam rumah, luar rumah, bawah, atas semua. Okay, so any topic that you want to talk, please comment, let us know, DM us, or if you have any question pertaining rumah, nak jual ke, nak beli ke, macam mana nak buat asset progression, macam mana nak jual rumah, macam mana nak beli rumah, macam mana nak sewakan rumah. Tanyalah, pilihlah wajah-wajah ni semua.
Tak, macam mana apa makanan yang nak kena hidangkan sebelum Kak Long datang.
Yes. Betul. Apakah menu-menu yang harus disediakan untuk konsultasi sebelum dan sesudah ya? Hari pertama, bila jumpa lagi, kali kedua, apalah menu-menu dia. Je macam gitu. Anyway, so jangan lupa kita jumpa lagi. Follow us on Spotify, listen to our streaming kat Spotify, follow us on our Instagram. Alright, see you soon dalam Pet Pot Dalam Rumah. Nanti kan kita boleh buat tengah berbual dadun dia macam gini. Tadi saya lepas yawning.
I think normally the last one or two very tired already.
Dah makan tadi sikit